Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in finds the mark. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Will gain control of the map. Overdrive cannon spike. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Checks with a medium kick. Nice read with a cannon spike. Player experiencing burnout. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. A quick breather. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Going in. Connects with the throw. Nice. Drops them. That burns out. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player two with the rhythm. Owning that crowns them from above. Both sides can throws them. A real test of nerves here. Player one, it is over. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Jump. Drive reversal's no good. Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Grabs him. What are they thinking here? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player one chases them down. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player one is in burnout. Drives off with a super art connect. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Jumps. Gets the jump in. In there. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Uses the target combo as a filler. Nice read with the cannon spike. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Scrapping it out up close. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Their drive gauges are looking bare. Looks like they both... burnout activates. Player one is looking to impress with this super. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to take. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Player two brings it.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Go heavy. Throws him down. Parries the attack and... Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner, capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick. The throw misses. The jump in catches them. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Nice read with the cannon spike. Charges forward. A quick breather. A drive-in KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Overdrive cannon spike. Jumps up. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Closes in. Here comes the pump. This is gonna hurt. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Plenty of health. Nothing stops this train. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Did we see a time back here? Noticeable light below. Player 2, they couldn't tech the throw. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Dashes up. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. All right. Misses the drive impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Limited resources at hand right now. All right, what's coming up next? Great work finding the opening. Time's the only thing moving here. Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. A block KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Big throws. Everything up until now. Overdrive cannon spike. Balance from above. Nice read with the cannon spike. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Blocks it. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. From upstairs. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. They've got the meter, hits them with a stop and pop. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. They're in range. We can draw critical. What's gonna happen? Still alive? Still alive? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still flatline them? Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Good anti-air. Backs them into the corner. Gets a good read on their opponent. What are they thinking here? Goes for the throw. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge them out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight!
Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Misses the drive impact. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Going on the offensive? Does a good job. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player just goes for it at this range. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? Looking for it. Burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Practice versus practice training. Old Town Market.
任務を遂行する。
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the command grab. Player 2 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome. Takes them down without a scratch. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Who's going to start things off? Dealing a nice chunk of damage, looking to plant him with a pile driver. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Target locked and scoop. Flawless run. They got him so quick. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Was looking for that jump attack. Definitely saw that counter coming. Player 2 has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 can't let their drive gears run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Will this super art connect? They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Taking stock. In a dire situation. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1, target locked and scoop. Risky up close scrap still going. Nice read with the cannon spike. Player 1 holding on. Burnout activates. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Knuckle wakes them up. Player 1. No! Slung off the wall! Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty. Delta red on some flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight.
decides not to rush in without a plan. Who will come out on top in this final round? Nice read with the cannon spike. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Reversal. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Doing some quick planning? Headbutt. Cross that off. Chases him down. There's the soup with the lariat. Lariat claw. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. That was a solid anti-air. What is he thinking here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Goes for the super art? Starting something with the super. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 chases them down. Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Rebound? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Still slugging it out as it fires off the Nova. The super doesn't hit. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 hits the air throw. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Miraculous grab. Stone cold and break. You can't block those. Very nice. Strong critical. What's gonna happen? Full drive on deck. Player knocked them out of the air. Oh, could be the start of something. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Hit them with a stop and pop. Nails the free ball. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Turns out. Player 2 was absolutely relentless. Excellent read. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Oh, here we go. Oh, gets the air throw? Ooh, does them dirty. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player 1 flatlines them. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that win back. That's a counter. Sticks the combo. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Goes for the throw. What is he thinking here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the super art? Perfect time to spend the meter. In a dire situation. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Fires off the turnover. Counting on the super to do the job. Throwing some shade. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Big throw. Oh, burnout triggered. Hold your breath. They're taking a step in there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Hits them with a stopping block. The air throw falls short. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the super art? Their super art gauge is running on empty. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. They've got burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to hit. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. From upstairs, it's a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous territory. Easy to get tagged at this range. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? No good up high. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Knockdown. Let off a projectile to waste time. Decides to meet them in the air. Does a good job of pushing back. Can't tech the throw. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. 6 KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 can build off this lead. Side switch in the corner. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going in? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous shot. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 will look to apply. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? This is gonna hurt. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. A jump? The low! Quick draw, super hard incoming. Close range projectile. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is gonna hurt. Carries them more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. And here comes the mission complete. Did we see a drive impact here? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Closes in. One cannon spike. Amazing. A jump. Reads the jumping perfectly. Crowns them from above. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? I can't believe it. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. Immaculate counter. Player one delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Scuff them. From upstairs. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws him down. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Dashes up. Scrapping it out up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Overdrive cannon spike. Player one chases them down. All right, yo, put that away. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Okay, creating some space here. Going in. Big opportunity coming. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. In with the crossover. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Hanging on for dear life. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Reads the throw in the skin. No lapse in judgment goes unpunished. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Cannon spike. Ooh, what a smart throw. Big throw. Players smart play to stop the opponent there. Crowns them from above. Player one can't use drive anymore. Drops them. Serves them a knuckle sandwich. Player two has the super gauge advantage. Somehow manages to block the jump in. We are at a standstill, but we may see interruptions soon. Drops them from the air. Jump it. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Okay, here all the throw connects. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start. Are you kidding me? Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Come on, get ready.
手加減しない
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throws him down. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. What's the play here? Goes for an overhead. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Feeling out the spacing.
Okay?
Oops, will this super art connect? Player two chases him down. Knockdown. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match if you can't. KO! Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round two. Fight.
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. Makes a nice read with a cannon spike. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Drops them. Will we crowns them from above? Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Just goes for it at this range. What a finish! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. The jump-in is denied. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Takes a trip. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Will this super art connect? And adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player one, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Overdrive cannon spike. Doesn't miss a beat. Side switch in the corner. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activates. Player two in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Manages to block the jump-in. Just goes for it at this range. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? Player two needs to use the front of the corner. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Starts with a jumper. Sticks the combo. All right, what's coming up next? Was looking for that jump attack. Okay, creating some space here. Fatal leg twister. Takes the burnout triggered. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Barely KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps up. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 creates a good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Dashes forward. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Will we see a drive impact? There's a change of sides. Uses the target combo as a filler. Burnout triggered. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Crowns them from above. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. What are they gonna do? Do we see a drive impact here? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Dashes forward. Throws them. Breaks the block with a throw. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Off of me. What's next? Taking chunks out of each other. Turning it right up with the super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Player 1 still has a chance, but it closes it out. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Knockdown. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Gets back with a well-placed drive reversal. Jump in, finds the mark. Sticks the combo. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Knockdown and... Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 chases them down. Were they baiting them into that? Combo with the target combo. Player 2, burnout trick. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Needed burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Experiencing burnout. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Will we see a drive impact? Side switch in the corner. Player 1 will need to plant full burnout triggers. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Still slugging it out after burnout activates. Connect with medium kick. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without experiencing burnout.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumping. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The jumping is denied. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Connects with medium kick. Can't tech the throw. Strings it all together. Nice read with the cannon spike. Risky up close scrap still going. Somehow pushes back. Burnout activated. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They're going for the super art. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? And goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. Jump in, finds the mark. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner sweep. Takes the chance to hurt him. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. No more drive gauge. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Will we see a drive impact? Decides to meet them in the air. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive lead. A quick breather. The low heavy connected? Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Burnout is triggered. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? All right, what's coming up next? Player, nice read with a cannon spike. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Overhead attack! Player one needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Goes for the fireball. Player 2 chases him down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this ref KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Spin knuckle. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. A quick breather. Player 1 will need to play. It's a good spot to use a super. Will we see a drive impact? Jumps up. In there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Now, find a new rival.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. All in dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the surprise rush in. There's a corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Drive reversal to break in. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, burnout on both sides? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Does a good job of pushing back. Blocks the impact. Jumps in. Nice read with a cannon spike. Dashes forward. Player 1 has the right lead. Can they use it? Overdrive cannon spike. Will we see a drive impact? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Nails the crack shoot. Smart play with the throw. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, burnout triggered. We have super art on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checks him with a projectile. Starts with a jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. That was a solid anti-air. Opts for the throw. All right. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. a dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Drive gauge finally recovers. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Raises with power win. Dashes forward. Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Player 1 chases them down. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 will have to fight KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Pumps with a medium kick. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Block. What'll happen here? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Use the gauge for a super up. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts to create space to start. The last round. It's now or never. There's an overdrive on. The match just started. All the throws connects. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Throws them. They're in range. This can lead to some big damage. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Punish counter sets the table. Flatline does. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made!
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Starts with a jumping. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Lots of aggression from both sides. Solid combo. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Very solid corner switch. Spin knuckle. Medium kick. Risky up close. Nice read with the cannon spike. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 just put themselves on. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Will we see a drive impact? Hit them with a drive impact. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Jumps? Sets up with the jump in. Player 1 can't let this simmer. He got perfect execution with the anti-air. Forward rush. Jumps in. Oh, the throw connects. Amazing. Jumps. Player 1 has got him all in with a rush. Machine gun uppercut. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Quick medium poke. Dash. One perfect parry under pressure. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Could we see? Thumbs up. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Denies the attack and still slugging it out here. No gear on five. What are they thinking here? Blocks the jump in. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. The jump in is denied. Takes a trip. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Spin knuckle. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks? They've got the meter for a drive in, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Shows a medium kick. Checks with a medium kick. Sakuhado. Jumps in. Burnout activates. Life lead is there, but fatal leg twister. Player 1 can't let this simmer. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
This is gonna hurt. Who's going to feel this? It's a good spot to use the super. Snatches him with simple calamity. We're about to see a super when he really needs business. The super connects. Did we see a drive impact here? Player 1 may be able to cannon fire. Amazing. Knuckle waste some Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? They pushed their way out of the corner. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Jump tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Ooh, sends them a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back? It is over! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Fires off anti-air in the clutch. Donkey huddle. Medium, nice read with the cannon spike. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, creating some space here. Cross-up blocked. All right. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. All that effort, so little payoff. Solid combo. Gets the jump KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Sticks the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Spends a little drive gauge, but the reversal is blocked. Will we see a drive hit? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Overdrive cannon spike. Risky up-close scrap still going. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Grabs and throws them away. What'll happen here? Barely blocks the jump in. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Knockdown and... Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. A huge chance after that wall splash. Time to reassess the situation? Huddle. Medium kick into... Hooligan grab! What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Fires off a Hadouken. Danku Hadouken. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Nice read with the cannon spike. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Good presence of mind to book throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Burns out. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. This is gonna hurt. Jumps. Any throw will whip. Genius read with that throw escape. And them with the extra. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 1 can't pump the brakes on the impact. They can't get hit here. They're taking a step. They are done. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.